Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay. This is how this works.
We should order a boneless pizza.
Yeah. You walk in the front door swings. So what I want to know is what's behind the front door. Because it seems to me, if it's going to swing, and this is the closet in the room, I'm just making an assumption. If there's space back there, that's ideal for like a shoe rack and a coat rack hanging, okay? Otherwise, this is a bedroom right here. Of course, your bed would have to go in this direction. Side table, side table. It should be big enough for a queen, most are. Then I've got this military trunk at my mom's place, that's Thomas's, that needs to come with you guys because it's ideal for storing blankets and, you know, like winter stuff, sweaters, things like that. So anyway, if you had that trunk, maybe if it can fit on the end of the bed, and if not, there's another idea for where it goes. But anyway, here's a window and here's the closet. You're going to end up needing a dresser probably in the closet, or the dresser, that black dresser that I've got, I think might work. Might be a little tall, but potentially could go right here or over here. Also, this could be the location of the bookshelf, so we'll see. But anyway, here's the bathroom. There's Anne sitting on the toilet. So you have a hamper in the corner. I've got this little tiny white wicker shelf that I think would be really ideal. And then you would have a place to put like toiletries.
What's that noise?
And then they're doing their power washing back there. Then this is, again, the sink. So then you've got this tiny closet. And closets are super stupid uses of space because it's not just for hanging. And so I actually have a shelf in the storage unit that I think is perfect. It's pretty narrow and tall, kind of like the IKEA drawers that Thomas has. And that would be really ideal. You could put like extra towels, linens, you know, sheets, things like that. And then like toilet paper, paper towels, like almost like a pantry, but also like a linen closet. Anything, you know, games that you might have, stuff like that. And then I also put that here's like the coat hooks and shoe shelf here if there's no space to put it there. So you come over here, then you've got your kitchen basically, right? And I think you're right. The only place that the table could go is kind of right in the front. I've got a white chair, and then I've got the couch over here. This makes the most sense. Coffee table, nothing in that corner. I kind of had some things because the slider is so freaking huge. But this section, the half of the slider, so like right there, right, from here to here, you could put that little round side table and the two blue chairs. And then if you have people over, then you pull the blue chairs over. And then in the corner, kind of actually facing in more of this direction, you could have the record holder and put the record player, which that's fine. I guess I'll be sending that with you. Wow. That's amazing, Sam.
That's not like
put that in the corner, kind of facing at a diagonal. Right here, I would say if the trunk fits at the end of the bed, then you take that TV console with you and put it there. If the trunk doesn't fit at the end of the bed, then I would put the trunk here and don't bring the TV console. And then right here is another location for the bookshelf if this location doesn't work. And so that way you've got, you know, you're watching television here. This is what sucks, is this huge amount of unused space, which I know it's not as big. This is obviously not to scale, but, anyway, so to me, it seems like then if this works, Thomas has a shoe shelf, but, don't just eat that anyplace else. Look, you got milk all over. It's on the bottom of the bowl. Sorry. But you're going to need, and don't buy anything new because I see them all the time at Goodwill. You need some coat hooks here, backpacks, bags, things like that. That's going to have to really be secured in the wall. You also need to think about, that was another thing, is out on the deck. That's where I'd hang like a broom and mop there. And if you want those four folders, those four folding chairs here, the other thing that would be kind of fun to find would be a small table that would go with those. You don't need anything big, but a little outdoor table. I know we could find that for super cheap at like the Restore. And then a vacuum cleaner. And now that I'm looking at the space, it's like you have no place to put a vacuum cleaner. And it won't fit in this if you've got the shelf in there. And so I think that you got to be creative, and I think that having that big canister back is too big, and you need a little crappy upright. So keeping our eye out for something like that. All right, tell me what you think.